Welcome back, everyone. You are listening to Kpoppin on May 5th, 2022, and it is officially the second half of the show. We are going to be having tea time with Steven soon, so don't go anywhere. I'm super excited to meet him as well. It is my first time, so yeah, hopefully we can have a little chit-chat in the studio. But let's listen to one song. It is going to be Melomance, 초대, Invitation, and we're going to be inviting Steven in the studio.
Arirang.
Radio.
It's tea time with Steven. It's time to spill the tea with topics to talk about and your song requests. We have Steven in the studio. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I really like your jacket, your varsity jacket.
Thank you.
I like the colors. Like, I really like cream, black, you know.
Yes.
Kind of suits your hair, too.
Thank you.
Yeah. It is Children's Day today, but, you know, you came here to be with us. How's that? Do you usually, like, celebrate... Did you celebrate Children's Day growing up? Not really,
No.
right? Yeah, me too. Wait, yeah, I didn't celebrate Children's Day, but you know what's so funny? In the first hour, we were talking about, like, tendencies of children and, like, their habits. And... I was talking about when I was young, I would always like make a fort with like my blankets and like chairs and stuff. And I was wondering if like you did that too, or some like childhood like memories you had when growing up. Like some people were like, anyone also hide in those circular clothes racks at stores? Like I would hide behind clothes racks behind the store when you go shopping with your mom, right?
Yeah.
Like you want your mom to like freak out because you're like, where did she go? Where did my daughter go? So you would like hide, and I would just like see her like trying to find me. Any fun little like stories you have?
Yeah, well, I actually got kicked out
You got kicked out
Of
from where?
clothing store because I was hiding in.
Wait, did you scare the workers or what happened?
No, I was just hiding, and then they're like,
Why are you
"Stop
hiding?
playing hide and seek,
Yeah.
get out." And I
Oh
was
no!
like, oh no! I was so scared as well.
Yeah, oh gosh. Okay, well see, yeah, I guess we aren't the only ones doing, because we all hid in circular clothing racks or clothing or stores. There was just so many things. A lot of people, I mean, did you like slide on the floor with like your socks on like...
yes.
Yeah, right? We would all be like professional ice skaters at this point. Guys, it's not the only one. I did that too. Yeah, I loved it. Also, like another thing that we learned today is like the reason why children like go up in high places. Like, did you ever like climb up places? When you were young? The reason is because you want to feel like the same height as your mom and dad, since like you look up to them. So like we kind of learned that today. I kind of want to just, you know, I wanted to tell you about it. We have a lot of people listening today. They're like kicked out. Did you do any other things that got you kicked out? Were you a bad child growing up? Okay, wait, would you consider yourself like a good child growing up or like a pretty reckless child? Or like in between?
I'm like a innocent child that thinks I did reckless things.
Really? I think that too. I thought that I was a good child, but then now when I like look at my mom and like she tells me stories and she's like, "Oh, you were a handful growing up." So yeah, basically do you like have any gifts that you remember like growing up as a kid that you got growing up? Like anything that you remember in particular? Not really.
Not on Children's Day.
Not on Children's Day.
Yeah.
Okay, but like when you would ask your parents for gifts, like most of the time, what type of gifts were they?
It was mostly like cars.
Cars?
Like RC cars.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Like just like car toys? Right? Did they ever get your real car while you were driving? Because, you know, like parents in high school, if it's you know, your birthday or it's like a special day or, you know, you get accepted somewhere, your parents gift you like an actual car too. Do you have a license?
Yeah, I do have a license.
You have a license. Okay, see, he's younger than me and he has a license. I feel like there's a problem there. Would you want your like, you know, children to like drive at an early age? What would you think if you had children? Yeah.
I think it's pretty useful.
Did you ever like drive yourself to school? Or no, your parents would drive you.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be legal
Oh,
drive.
really?
I think so. Yeah.
Really? Because in California, a lot of like high schoolers, when it's around like your sophomore year or like, you know, like 11th grade, junior
Right.
year, you can get a permit and you can drive to school.
Right.
So like we had like a huge parking lot. I was just wondering if like you had like people driving to school too.
Right. We could have, but then I left
Oh, okay.
Australia before that.
Uh-huh.
Like
So
right before that.
right before that. So, but you still got your license.
Yes.
So, hey, I mean, it kind of works out in the end. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. So we are talking about Children's Day. We are going to be having a lot of fun things to talk about here. Before we hear a song, I heard that the request was last present, if I am
Yes.
correct. Maybe before we listen to the song, you can kind of talk about it, and then we can hear the song.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So the request was by Adrian.
Yes.
Good day. I'd like to recommend this track from Elast entitled Present.
Mm-hmm.
Immaterial things. Oh,
I got it.
thank you.
Fast reflexes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so where was I? Okay. Immaterial things aren't that necessary as long as your presence has been detected, especially if you haven't met for a long time.
Yes.
Those things eventually become useless if you can't even show some sort of appreciation to that person.
What do you think about that? I think that's true as well.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
like growing up, definitely I feel like I have that type of mindset as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. All right. So thank you so much for sending in that song request as well. So we're going to be taking a listen to that and then we're going to be going into a little warm up. But let's listen to Last Present.
Music that you wanna dance to. Arirang Radio.
All right, guys, we are back in the studio. We just listened to Last Present, and while we were listening to the song, we had quite a talk. We were having like a sneaker talk, you know? And he has a shoe on right now that I've been wanting for the longest time. Look, he's like, oh yeah, I heard you're into sneakers. And then so obviously my initial reaction was to check his feet, right? To see what type of heat he's wearing. And then I looked, and it's a shoe that I've been wanting forever. So... he came into the it matches like your outfit too,
Yes.
you know? I could see why you chose this shoe to wear today. I wore a very just kind of like classic.
Yes,
You see
classic.
everybody wearing this in Korea right now, you know. But yeah, we had like a little shoe talk. We are going to be going right into a balance game. It's kind of like a warm-up topic.
Yes.
Okay, so the balance game today is going to be eating a hamburger without Coke versus eating pizza without Coke. This is super hard. Okay, do you want to pick first? You can pick first. I'll let you pick first. Because Because honestly, I can't do both. Like, I would want to have Coke with both, but if I had to pick, yeah, I think I have one.
Right. Well, I can do both without Coke.
Really?
Yes.
You could do both with, okay, well then what do you usually, okay, well,
But
I
I
want to
find-
hear it later. Okay,
Yes, I find hamburger easier.
hamburger easier.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. But I also feel like eating pizza without Coke isn't as bad either, right? You can eat it with like sparkling water or something. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be Coke.
Right.
It could be anything that can kind of help you put that grease down. Okay, so Steven picked eating a hamburger without Coke, and I picked eating pizza without Coke. A lot of people say, I don't drink soda. You don't drink soda usually? Really, you try
Well,
not to?
Yeah, so I quit for like a year.
How was that? How was that experience like?
So hard.
But yeah, because usually when you go out or when you're eating out,
Yeah.
you know, it comes with like a combo or like
Right,
a
yeah.
set.
Yeah.
So it was okay, and now you're okay with it.
Yeah, now I can just like control. I can drink it and then stop drinking it.
Yeah.
But when I first did it, I was dying. I was like, I need something.
Okay, so you know how you picked hamburgers, and like I know guys can put down hamburgers very well. Because for me, I eat like one double like hamburger and like a double cheeseburger, and I'm done. So how many like hamburgers do you think you can put down? Is that like a weird question? Is that a weird question, or Or do you not eat hamburgers a lot? Would you rather eat pizzas more than a hamburger?
No, rather hamburgers.
Really?
Yes.
Really? I'm more like a pizza type of girl. I'm from California, but you know, I still like my pizza even though I'm not from New York. But yeah. Do you have like a favorite food or a snack that you think maybe like would go perfect with Coke, or maybe, you know, like, is there like a favorite food or snack that you have?
I think for Korean barbecue, sodas
Is a must.
Yeah, just Coke or anything.
Korean
because that was
barbecue
the
sounds-
hardest. I was like, oh.
I know. No, Korean barbecue is hard. Or like when you're eating like punshik too. Sometimes that's also difficult too,
Yes.
because you know you're just always used to eating punshik with like you know your sodas or ciders.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, a lot of people are saying a burger can't be made wrong because it's super dry. What's your favorite burger?
I get 2 double cheeseburgers.
Double cheeseburgers. Okay.
And then combine it and make it into a quadruple cheeseburger.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you just eat that?
Yes.
Have you ever tried like getting a burger and then putting in like French fries in
yes,
the burger? I don't know if it's just me, but like I always want to try something different, so I always like add a little bit more.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not a success. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is like the best invention ever. Like, I have to send the email out and let them know that I invented a new menu and that they should have it on their list. But yeah, maybe we should talk a little bit more. How about you tell me why you think a hamburger without Coke is better?
Right. So for hamburgers, I think the reason why it's easier is because it's like fresh vegetables.
Okay. Okay,
right?
yeah.
So it's got the juice.
It's got like tomatoes, onions,
Tomato,
lettuce.
onions, yes. All that. So I think that makes it a bit easier.
Yeah.
And it's like small. You just need to eat one burger unlike pizzas.
Yeah.
It's like there's a whole plate.
No, but if you think about it, when you eat a burger, you want to get a little bit of everything, right? You want to get a little
Right.
bit of bread, a little bit of the
Yes.
meat and everything, which makes you take a big bite because you want to get a little bit of everything.
Right.
And the reason why people eat Coke with hamburgers is because they want to, you know, put it down because they had so much in their mouth. Am I wrong? I think so. I personally think it might be difficult to not drink Coke without a hamburger. Are you sure? Are you sure you're gonna go with that answer? You're like, you gotta come back with me with the comeback. You know?
Oh, no.
You're like, oh no. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of time to think. The reason why you can think about it.
Yes,
The reason
yes.
why I picked eating pizza without Coke is because, like I said, you could eat pizza in smaller bits and pieces, and pizza also has different toppings you can put on. If you get like a supreme pizza, you're not going to be getting like too much cheese, so it's not going to be like too 느끼해. I really think it depends on what type of pizza, and there's like thinner pizzas too. So yeah, you can always go with like a sparkling water, you know, or like sometimes pizza goes good with like wine. You don't always need to drink it with Coke, you know, or even like beer.
No.
I'm coming with it, guys. I think I am gonna win. Ooh,
Today's gonna
I'm
be
loving
hard.
this debate. I'm like, you have to come with it, or else you're gonna be coming. You might possibly lose.
No.
No, is that your only rebuttal? Is because it has a little bit of everything?
Well, firstly, pizzas.
Yeah.
If you can choose like a lot of flavors and like have a different piece every
Yeah.
time, then it's okay.
Yeah.
But then most of the time that's not the choice,
Yeah.
and you're stuck with one flavor for like 3 pieces or 4 pieces.
True.
So it does get kind of like, you know,
Yeah,
you
and
get sick of it, and you're like, oh,
yeah. You're like,
and it gets hard to eat.
Yeah,
Right.
okay, I agree. Okay. But also, I feel like for hamburgers, a lot of people eat milkshakes with hamburgers too.
Right,
So, I
yes.
mean, I guess Coke wouldn't. Why am I helping you out here? Wait, what? Wait,
Go on. Go on.
Huh? I'm supposed to be doing pizza. But I mean, I guess, yeah, milkshakes also work too. I'm
Yes.
getting really hungry talking about this right now. But we also have a song that you guys sent in as well. Somebody sent in MBLAQ Stay. Maybe you
Yes.
can read that a little bit, and then we can kind of go in from there and then start our real tea time topic soon about this. You're
Okay.
like, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
Okay. You
All
can
right.
read it.
Yeah, so the request
Is
was by Brooke.
Brooke.
Yes.
I know Brooke.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Soobin and Steven. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Chinese alert.
Wee woo,
No,
wee woo.
cheesy alert. What did I just say? Yes, I think one of the best gifts we ever had is Steven as a guest for the past weeks. But for real, can't you just stay, Steven? Pretty please. So my request is Stay by MBLAQ.
Wow. That's
Soobin,
a
love you
really
too.
good request. Yeah. They want you to stay. Do you want to stay?
Yes.
He wants to stay, guys. We gotta figure out a way for Steven to stay longer. Guys, I mean, I feel like you guys can make it happen. We like Lex too, but I mean, we'll see. We never know what might happen.
Yes.
I mean, I wish he can stay as well. Yeah, it's really good meeting you though, because I'm the Tuesday guest. So it's like we would never ever run into each other if I was not, DJ. So yeah, we are going to be listening to one song. It is going to be MBLAQ Stay, and we'll be right back after this.
Arirang Radio.
We are back in the studio. It's not enough time, guys. We need another segment on sneaker talk one time. Bring us in as POK guests of sneaker talk or something. I don't know. And so Onni likes sneakers too.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, she's always looking at sneakers. She has the G-Dragon shoes.
Right.
You know what's so crazy? Are you good at getting the raffles?
No, I'm
No?
not. Yeah.
Right? Onni got both of the G-Dragon shoes through the raffle.
Yeah, I heard.
So she's
I was like, what?
her rate is 100%.
Black and white.
Black and white.
Yeah.
And I was like, how is that possible? Because it's really hard to get it on the actual site.
Yeah.
So I was like, that is insane. So every time I'm like, Onni, she's like, I used all of my luck in that one day. And I was like, oh my gosh, me too. I feel like I would use that luck. Oh, somebody says next week you guys should do sneakers versus slippers. He didn't even know. Next week they want sneaker versus slipper. She says a little nod, so you guys might see that for next week. And then people are saying, forget the debate, let's talk about sneakers. No, we're gonna be going into the debate, guys.
Yes.
But maybe if we have a little bit of time later, we might talk a little bit about sneakers as well. But you guys are listening. Today is Children's Day. It is a holiday, but Steven came in the studio for us. He says that he is gonna be filming the Tickety Talkety after this. So, be on the lookout for that when you guys are on Tickety Talkety and see what Steven uploads. I was asking him what type of trends he's been keeping up with. Maybe you guys can, request him something to do, because he says he only has to film one. So, right?
Yes.
Is that too much information? No. I
Not
mean,
good.
if they see something special, maybe you could do something for them or. Yeah. Okay, so the tea time that we're going to be going today is going to be when you gift a gift to somebody, is it going to be giving them what I want to give them versus giving the other person what they want? So the tea time question is going to be about gifts. So the question is, when giving a gift to somebody else, are you going to either give them what I want to give them versus giving the other person what they want?
Right.
I have a definite answer for this. Do you?
I'm a bit of both.
You're a little both?
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I have one for sure. I think it's the older you get, is going to be a certain thing. But okay,
Right.
What would you pick?
I'll pick the give them what I want to give.
Give them what I want to give, and then
Yes.
give the other person what they want to. Okay, so that's good, because for me, I want to give the other person what they want. Yeah. I usually, kind of ask them a couple of months ahead of time. Just
Right.
be like, yo, what are you interested in these days, Like, for example, if I were to, thinking about a present to get you, I'll be like,
Right.
yo, what type of sneakers have you been into these days?
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, I don't know, I've been liking some sixes or, some
Yeah.
dunks or whatever. And then I'll be like, okay. And then I'll kind of keep him updated. I'll be like, oh, what do you think about, this and this?
Right.
Right? And there's just kind of a casual talk. I don't make it too obvious because I do think that, making it of a little bit of a surprise is always good at the same time. But I do try to give something that is like matching that person, in my opinion. Or sometimes I would just ask them like, straight up. I'll be like, is there anything you want? If I really can't, because there's some people where you just like look at them, even though they're like a really, 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 really close friend, you just don't know what they want.
Right, yeah.
Because some people might have everything, or some people might just like not care, like they don't have like the same interests in you. They're like totally different people. So you're like, I don't know what to get for them as a present, but you don't want it to be too generic either because if it's like too generic. So, okay, yeah. I really want to hear why you picked give them what I want to give.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just because it's give them what I want, it's not like, I like toy cars, I'm just going to give them toy cars.
I mean, that
can
is what
be.
it says. Give them what I want. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, obviously, you're going to look at the person and be like, I think that person will like candles or,
Candles, yeah.
or, they like flowers or something. So, yes, it's like you're not giving them like literally what you want.
Yeah.
It's like you're thinking about them and giving it,
Have you ever like gifted someone something and like they absolutely hated it, thinking that like they were gonna like it and stuff? Because basically you're thinking that they would like it, but they might not like it. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the reason why I picked what I did, because I know they're gonna like it no matter what.
Right. Well,
well,
no, that didn't happen to me.
Okay, so you're pretty successful at picking your gifts.
Yes.
Yeah. You would say so?
Yes.
You're like, yes.
Yes.
Do you remember the last gift you gifted?
No.
No?
Yeah.
No? Not really? Do you usually like give gifts to your parents or like your friends or like your members? Or do you just like not give gifts at all?
So
You're like, why are you putting me on the spot? You can be honest.
All right.
Yeah.
So, well, family and friends in Australia,
Yeah.
it's like hard to take care of them because, money I can't like transfer and all that.
Yeah.
So, yes, those people in Australia I only, take care of it when I'm in Australia.
When you're in Australia.
Yeah, but Korean friends, yes, I try to take care of
Care of them.
Yeah.
So like, nowadays a lot. So for what I do, the reason why I also pick give the other person what they want, I have a group of like close, like 10 friends, I would say.
Yes.
Like we're like very close. But I think like, I'm not saying it's with age, guys, but the older I get, because the thing is, sometimes I want to give them something like, that they want, right? But at the same time, with the money I have, like maybe it's like $50. $50, you can get a lot of things, right? But sometimes what they want might be like a little bit more, or like, what I want to give them might be a little bit more. So what me and my friends do, starting from like 3 years ago, is we basically get like $50 each or like $30 each from everybody of like 10 friends. Right? So like 10 times like 40 or 10 times 30, it's like a good $300, $400, sometimes $500, which means that we can get them something
big
and something that they want. So like it became such a habit too, though, because sometimes they're like, they like know because we do this every, we have 10 birthdays that we're taking care of like this. So, I feel like our friends really enjoy that because rather than getting 10 gifts that are, like that we might not know, sometimes like we might already have like something. So I know a lot of my friends get the same gifts that they already like had, like, you know what I mean? Because you don't know like what they're going to be giving. So yeah, but I mean, I guess giving something that you want would be more meaningful in a way, right? For you?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Right? That's why you picked it. It's because it's more meaningful, right?
Yes.
I would think so. I mean, but yeah. I think even giving what they want is still meaningful because they still like it, in my opinion.
Right. But it's not like a big surprise. Plus, for me, I feel like when you give something they want, well, for me, I'm kind of, I catch on fast. So, like, it gets obvious. So, like, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah.
And personally, would you want to get something that you would want, or for it to always be a surprise?
Yeah, I think surprises are better. I might not like it, or
Yeah.
I might have it already.
Yeah.
But then, still, it's just fun to see like
What they picked.
what they picked and like what their thoughts
Yeah.
were when they picked that.
Yeah,
And
it's
yeah.
like the heart that matters.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the end, guys, like it is the heart that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from like everything here. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I made pretty good points. See, someone said Nicole loves takoyaki. Said that's a clever idea, Soobin. Yeah, sometimes you can have a group of friends, and you know, you guys can brainstorm. Okay. Woo! I got another thing to come at you. You can brainstorm together with your friends. If you have 10 friends brainstorming about a gift to give somebody, you have like a lot of
Right.
ideas. But then sometimes you're trying to just think of it by yourself and what you want to give, which means that, you know, the creativity level there might not be as much as like 10 brains put together, you know? Yeah. Come at me, Steven. Let's go. What is it? You
Well-
gotta come with a rebuttal.
For me, giving something I want,
Yeah.
who knows, that might become their new favorite hobby. Like,
Oh, yeah,
they
or
might
their
not
new
be
favorite
interested
thing.
in sneakers, but
Yeah.
I give them sneakers, they like it, and they go, oh, thanks for getting me into it.
I would never give somebody sneakers because I don't want them resenting me for the rest of my life, saying that because of you I got into sneakers. Because
That's something to be proud of.
Yeah, because my brother used to really like sneakers too. I have an older brother,
Mm-hmm. Right.
and he would always like give me sneakers, you know, for my birthday. And I'm like, Oppa, like this isn't what I want, you know? Like, why are you giving me something that I don't want? But at the
Yes.
same time, I think what you said is kind of true, because now look at me, guys. I mean, I love sneakers, so I would say it is good too. Sometimes you can have like a hobby and you can, you know, end up enjoying it even more than them. I recently talked to my brother and I was like, so, you know, have you been into shoes recently? And he's like, not anymore. Like, I got over it. And I'm like, thanks for putting it on me now. Like, you know, I just thought that. So, yes, for those of you guys who are wondering, Steven picked give them what I want to give, and then I picked give the other person what they want to give. Let's read a couple of the comments as well. So they said, if there's something you really want and they definitely don't like, get it for them. Okay. Yeah, but 10 friends giving one gift. I'd rather get 10 gifts and have different types of gifts.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So basically, Salty Serena is kind of with you.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Huh. Interesting. But what if it's like a really, really like nice gift, you know? Like a gift that you've been wanting for a really long time. Serena, I hope I could change your mind too.
But you can have 10 of those.
Yeah, I know. We all, the good thing about it too is it's not just about the present. We also get like a card too.
Right.
And all 10 of us write on the card. So there is still a little bit of thought,
Right.
you know? It's not totally like, yeah. There's meaning there too, guys, for what I picked. And then this is, they might just give it back to you. That way, you got what you want and you did your birthday duty. They might give it back to you. I never got a gift gifted back to me. Have you gotten a gift gifted back to you? I think I'll be so heartbroken if somebody I was like, I got you this, and they're like, no, I don't like, you know, I don't want it. You can have it back, right? That would kind of hurt.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, it would.
Yeah, it would hurt for sure. So, who came up with that idea, Soobini? I think it was just like one day, since like a lot of us, okay, there's people who are like also like they're not like the best gift givers. Like sometimes, okay, I don't mind when they put into thought, like if you give me something
Right.
and you're like, I think it's because you would truly like it. But then sometimes people give me gifts that they think it would be funny to see my reaction,
Right,
but it's
yes.
something that I'm never ever gonna use in my
It's
life.
like, why?
Yeah, I'm like, why are you giving me like a punching bag, like hammer thing, you know? Or like, why are you giving me something that I'm not like a chicken cushion? I'm like, excuse me, I understand you want to make me laugh,
Yes.
but like, that's because you want to give it to me. Like, I'm not gonna use that chicken cushion, you know what I mean? Or I'm not gonna use like that punching bag. So I mean, that's why I said I would rather, give the person what they want. But I mean, would you, if somebody were to give you like something that's super random that you're not even interested in, you'd still would like be okay?
No.
Exactly.
Because this actually happened to me when I was young.
Yeah.
So I was pretty old
Yeah.
to not be playing with like kids' toys. And then someone just gifted me like a 6-year-old toy when I was like 15.
Oh, no.
And I was like, thanks.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wait, so somebody says, I think that I would still be happy with a sock or a mug, especially the quirky ones.
Oh.
Interesting. I think it really depends on like your personality too.
Yes.
Serena said they would rather have 10 gifts rather than like one.
One big one, yeah.
One big one. And then for me personally, I think I would rather have like one good gift. But I mean, who knows? Because I feel like everybody is different, because sometimes within a group of like friends too, if they have a gift that they really want to give one of my friends, they'll be like, hey guys, I'll sit out this time. I have something in mind for that person, and I want to give them like something that I want to give. So I think it's like, a little bit of a mix is always okay. But yeah, guys, send in your guys' votes who you think did a better job. I think I did a pretty good job. I had some pretty solid points. You can give like a little bit of like a... I'll give you a little bit of a chance to... I won't say anything. You could do all of your talk right now.
Right. Just pick me. You won't regret it.
Is it that easy? Guys, I would be so hurt.
Please, I trust you.
I would be hurt. I thought he was going to be like, oh, it's because of this, and this. But he literally just said, pick me, guys. And if he wins, I will be so hurt, because I tried so hard. I really fought for it. I felt like I was in debate class trying to win you guys over here, okay? We have also another, request that we had. Why don't you read a couple of them? I think it was Very Very's childhood. Very Very's childhood.
Yes.
Yes. You're like, he's like, see, my debate was so strong that he shook. He's like, oh my god, I think Soobin's gonna win, and I think I'm gonna do a penalty. 정신없어, right?
Please
it's because
prove me
I'm
wrong.
gonna win. Yeah, I'm gonna win. That's why he's kind of scared. Okay, you can go on and read Very Very's childhood and why.
So today's song request has more to do with Children's Day. It's sung by Very Very called Childhood. That is a nice fun listen from their first full 12-track album called O.
Yes.
For all to enjoy, no matter your age.
Childhood. That is a very interesting song, especially because like... Huh? Why?
That was by Miss Braddock.
Oh, Miss
Sorry,
Braddock. Oh, he was like Miss Braddock. I thought you were doing ASMR. I'm pretty sure she liked it as well. We could do it one more time. Miss Braddock. I hope you liked us reading your daily, requests. But yeah, I mean, it's a really good song, and I think it's perfect. Like you said, it is Children's Day, and we are talking about our child. We actually talked about our childhood growing up in the beginning. For those of you guys who missed out in the beginning, we were talking about making forts. We were talking about ice skating on like socks and stuff, like like sliding on the wood with our socks. Getting kicked out of a store. Steven got kicked out of a store, guys. That you guys can ask him next time if you guys didn't hear that story. He got kicked out of a store. I never got kicked out of a store, so Okay, so I picked giving the other person what they want, and Steven picked giving the person what I want to give. Send in your guys' votes, and we're gonna be listening to Very Very's Childhood, and we'll be right back.
Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Estamos escuchando Arirang Radio desde Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Where are you listening from? Let us know. Leave it at arirangradio.com.
We are back in the studio, and it is going to be very close, I feel like. I think we did both a good job, but I'm kind of scared because you were so confident. You're like, just vote for me, please. And I was like, that's it? I was literally giving like 10 points. I'm like, it's good because you have more ideas and more this and this and this and this. But, he was just like, just vote for me. But for those of you guys who might be tuning in right now, today's topic was about gifts. And basically, when giving a gift to somebody, it's either one or the other. So giving somebody a gift that they want or giving somebody a gift that I want to give. So I was saying that I want to give them a gift that they want. And then Steven picked that he wants to give a gift that he wants to give. So, yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of more time to send in your guys' votes. Are you kind of nervous?
Yes, because I actually had the punishment last week.
You did? You know why? You gotta come back stronger with the maybe like write it down. Like while I'm if somebody is like Isak on these talking, you can like kind of like write it down. Just be like, oh, but that one I think I could fight a little bit.
Right, yes.
I'll be tuning in next week to see if you are gonna be saying more than just vote for me. Okay, I'm shook. I'm so okay, guys. Okay, so I am gonna be putting a close to the poll. Shall we do a countdown?
Yes.
So then we could see. I'm kind of nervous too, though. Okay, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, Okay,
ding.
ding, 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 ding. It's over, guys. I'm trusting you guys. Be nice on me. Come on, it's my time to do it. Somebody said poor Soobin. Why are you guys saying poor Soobin? Wait, what
We saw the
is
future.
Brooke, why are you saying poor Soobin? Are you predicting my future or wait, what? Steven makes it sound like the punishments are a bad thing. I mean, it's a good thing. Yeah, I feel like your fans would want you to get the punishments, right? So in the end, if you get punishments, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay.
Not that bad.
The votes came in. Okay, who do you think won? Because it's 67 versus 32. Do you want to...
Well, I clearly lost.
Look at guys. This is like the graph. I don't know if you guys can see the graph. That's a big lead here, right? Okay, are you ready? The winner is Soobin. Hey, honestly, you kind of saw it coming, right?
Yes, I did.
I think from the pizza and Coke, it was
like,
kind of like a done
today's gonna be
deal
hard.
already. Yeah, I agree. But we really enjoyed hearing about like your childhood too,
Yes.
and also seeing. But you do gotta pick up the punishment right there because we're not gonna let you out of the studio if we don't see the punishment. Don't look.
Wait, was it from this one or this one?
Wait, which one is it from? This is the
forgot.
punishment, right? This is the punishment.
And then that's the...
Yes.
Pink,
Pink
okay.
is the punishment. Okay. Do you want to pick or do you want me to like...
Free pass.
Wait, is there like give it to the other person? Like, no, right? Okay.
Think? No?
Okay. Just pick. Don't look.
Alright, look.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Rubber hammer chum
Okay,
chum
okay,
chum.
I can do
We don't
this
have
one.
a rubber hammer in here, do we? Have a rubber hammer?
You got a dumbbell?
Chum chum chum, and then we don't have a hammer. Hammer! Oh, we do? Where's the hammer? Oh, right there. I was like,
okay.
it blended in with the table. Guys, look.
Okay.
It blended in with the table. Are you ready? Are you good at chum chum chum?
I think so.
Okay. Please don't hate me, guys. I won't hit too hard. Okay. Okay. Ready? I'm gonna do. It's 4 ways. Ready?
Oh,
Chum.
4 ways.
Yeah.
Okay.
This way, up, down. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Chum chum chum. Oh! Woo! 5 times. Okay. Chum chum chum. Hey! He was like. You just gotta go with the
Okay,
direction
yes.
in your head.
Yes.
Ready? Chum chum chum. Oh! Chum chum chum. Oh! Chum chum chum. Okay. Oh, guys. Hey, that wasn't too bad.
Yes, it
could
wasn't
have
too
been. It
bad.
could have been a lot worse.
Yes.
I
Okay.
definitely think it would have been a lot worse.
This is my favorite so far.
Rubber Tum Tum Tum. He picked a good one. I mean, honestly, I feel like you did a great job today.
I think last time I picked 1+1.
Oh, don't even talk about 1+1s. You should watch my show. We have 1+1, and then we have ones where the other person can get
Right.
the penalty. Because I have another guest that I do it with, and he always picks give it to the other person, even if it's his time. And this is happening for I lost 13 weeks in a row before. I hope that doesn't happen to you, Steve.
Yes,
I
please.
believe in you. I'm gonna be rooting for you. Somebody said that punishment was too light. No, guys, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There's a but at least you did 2 punishments in a row. But thank you guys
Yes.
for voting for me. It was really good having you in the studio. We're gonna
Yes.
be closing it off with one song. Do you want to close it off with this? Or
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let them know what it's gonna be.
If I can find it.
It's okay. I'll find it. It's gonna be Stray Kids, my pace. Let's say bye. Bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.
이게 아닌데. 브레이거젤, let's go. 처럼 되고 싶어 부러워 반에 반이라도 담았으면 난 좋겠어 우스워 누군가와 날 비교한다는 게 너무 무서워 하지마 그런 비교 따윈 의미 없잖아 그러지마 Stop it now 그냥 넌 지금 너의 길을 가면 돼 인정하기 싫지만 yeah. 앞을 보게 되잖아 앞서간다고 먼저 가는 건 아냐 baby 저 멀리 보고 take your time 조급할 필요 없어 my pace 비교 따윈 하지마 천천히 달려도 괜찮아 나의 길을 따라 my life 급한 맘 내려놔 나만 보고 달려가 You ready? Let's go Just stay in my lane 또 남을 쳐다봐 그리고 나를 봐 뭔가 나보다 하나씩은 더 잘난 것 같아 왜 까나 왜 까요 자꾸 보게 돼 나도 모르게 모르고 고르는 선택의 연속인 거라도 뭐라도 해볼까 나만 뒤처질까 불안감이 계속 날 조르거든 다른 애들 봐난 다른 애들 봐 다르다고 말은 하지만 내 빈잔에 욕심만 가득 인정하기 싫지만 yeah. 앞을 보게 되잖아 앞서간다고 먼저 가는 건 아냐 baby 저 멀리 보고 take your time 조급할 필요 없어 my pace 비교 따윈 하지마 천천히 달려도 괜찮아 나의 길을 따라 my life 급한 맘 내려놔 나만 보고 달려가 난 아직 나의 목적지가 어딘지는 몰라 I don't know 저기 결승선에 내 모습이 어떤 모습일지 몰라 I want to know 하지만 일단 내 앞에 길을 달려 고민은 다 헷갈린 길에서 그때까지는 자꾸 나의 앞을 돌아보지 마 잊지만 my speed my lane my pace 조급할 필요 없어 my pace 비교 따윈 하지마 천천히 달려도 괜찮아